Level 70, word about Comra. New rumor has the dwarves of Comra in a right tizzy. You heard the latest rumor out of Comra, the strangest find in recent memory, though actual details as to what said find actually is have yet to emerge. If you happen to come into any juicy tidbits, I'd be keen to hear them. The suspense is killing me here. Not what I meant to do. I mean, it was last week that we did the 5.1 content. I don't remember much from the trailer, to be honest with you. I do remember seeing that blindfolded girl that we hadn't run into yet. Assuming this will be it. Big site watched. Site cheat. Can neither confirm nor deny the existence of a new discovery of untold value that only a select few are allowed to see for themselves. That said, there may come a time when I find myself utterly fascinated by that pile of rocks over there and would be completely oblivious to anyone attempting to sneak past. You're a woman of the world, ain't you? Don't make me say it plain. Wicked White, how bloody stupid are you? You, the imbecile who give me, the guard, 10,000 gil. Then you, the imbecile, get to walk past me, the guard, and see the amazing find. Got it? Bribe the guard? Yes. About time you started playing by the rules. Sally, what in the blazing hells do you think you're doing, man? Oh, is that any way for a guard to behave, is it? No, sir, Chief, sir. No rations for you tonight. Chief, no, mercy, mercy. Okay. They didn't take any gil from me. It's not fair, I tell you. A dwarf toils day in and day out for a pittance, only to try and make a little something extra on the side, and what does it get him? Right, well, anyway, bugger off. None may pass without the chief's permission, which I know you haven't got. Wait, don't tell me. I assume you came all this way to put in for the position. Sorry, but it's already been filled. Came all this way for the what now? Know what they say about assumptions. Yeah, don't go playing silly buggers with me. The queer ruins we found deep in the cavern through a tunnel over there, the one filled with all kinds of machina, to the point we've started calling it a bloody machina graveyard. Yes, well, we were looking to hire on another guard, but the position's since been filled by that fellow who tried to swindle you a moment ago. So you're out of luck, I'm afraid, but chin up, lass. Your time will come around again soon. If you're here and still unemployed, mind delivering a message for me? It's for two younglings in Comra, Anog and Konog, sister and brother, twins, fond of wearing white and black. Twin thing, I suppose. Messages as follows. Lolly bleeding ho, this is no place for children to be messing about. Stay far, far, far away or else. Got it? This is Tomra. Where's Comra? The Evil Dwarf Village, right? Wear the wrong hats. You got business with us? Chief put you up to this, and you agreed? Haven't you got anything better to do with your time? Wait, those garments, that quiet confidence, those powerful neck muscles sculpted by a lifetime of nodding. This is that sinner everyone's been talking about, sister. She's the guileless fool we've been waiting for, the perfect patsy. Good thinking, brother. Let's get right to it then. Ahem, you wouldn't happen to be that kindly stranger everyone likes indoors, aren't you? Perhaps you would be willing to do us a teensy little favor. Of course you would. My brother and I are conducting some highly secret research at the moment, but we've hit a dead end. To continue, we need to get our hands on an automaton core. So I'm to be your patsy? Good luck with that. Oh, don't be silly. Everyone knows you're the soul of generosity, a sinner who cannot help but render aid to her fellow sinner in their hour of need. Not for fame or fortune or any other reward, but simply for the joy of it. Am I wrong? This is another of those moments where it really doesn't matter what I have to say, isn't it? Yeah. Now you're on the trolley. All we require is being stored with other sundry materials on the cliffs above us. Once you have it, bring it to my sister. Ah, there's the sinner now. Is that the core I spy in her hot little hands? Hey, brilliant. All we've got to do is sell this for a small fortune, and then we'll be one step closer to seeing our plans for world domination to fruition. Oh, Anog, Laline on the domination ho. Oh, right, that was a close one, brother. Now then, for our next request. Ollie, what in the hells are you two up to? Oh, if you're even thinking of taking advantage of this good sinner, I'll tan both your hides and toss you from the top of White Oil Falls. Now get you gone. Sir, yes, sir. Get on out of here. Sorry about that. They don't know any better on account of them being all on their own. No parents. They've lost more than most, you could say, more than anyone ever should. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask. Everyone says you're the soul of generosity, a sinner who cannot help but render aid to her fellow sinner in their hour of need. Not for fame or fortune or any other reward, but simply for the joy of it. Am I wrong? Where you just repeated nearly word for word with those two. Never mind. We're short a lantern at the dig site. Should be another in the cave just outside the village. Mind going and fetching it for me? Of course you don't. Once you've got it, bring it back to me at the dig. Oh, and don't worry, I'll see you compensated for the trouble. Light of mine. Sugar Mountain. There you are. I presume that lantern you're holding's for yours truly? Much obliged. Here's a little something for your trouble. Never let it be said a dwarf or character doesn't pay his debts. Anyway, if we've nothing else to discuss, just let us pass already. Want to see the ruins. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. It's dangerous and off limits, and even if I were the sort of man who could be bribed, which I'm not, I'd be shocked if you two had anything valuable enough for me to risk my neck looking the other way. Why are you and everyone else so bloody obsessed with trying to get a look at a cavern filled with mysterious machina anyway? It's just a bloody scrap heap, isn't it? No, it's so much more. Based on our research, we have reason to believe that those ruins contain... Hush, sister, how many times must you nearly give the game away? It's supposed to be our secret. Oh yes, right. It's just so hard sometimes to contain my enthusiasm. Nothing. These ruins contain nothing of value whatsoever. We shall leave you to your affairs, honorable guard, sir, and bid thee farewell. Honestly, I'm beginning to hope that there really is nothing of value in there for all the trouble it's causing, but as I was about to say, if we've got nothing else to discuss, then you best be on your way. It's dangerous to wander about an active dig. I don't want anyone getting hurt. All the way back to Tomra. Teleport. Poked around Comra. Did you learn anything about that big find? Graveyard, eh? Interesting, interesting. This could be beginning of a great and grand adventure or an utterly nonsensical one. But that does have its appeal on occasion, I'll allow. Word about Comra. Level 80, a scandal in Comra. A certain gossipy dwarf has news that might be of interest to you. Hail, Sinner, have you heard about the string of thefts in Comra? Word has it that they haven't the foggiest who's behind them. Not a clue. They've gotten desperate to find the culprit, I'm told, pointing fingers at any who so much as sneeze in a suspicious fashion. By the next thing you know, they'll be blaming their old rivals in Tom Wicked White. They would do that, wouldn't they? Damn those thin-bearded blighters. Listen, Sinner, you go and tell them that if they try to pin this on us, there'll be consequences. Comra and Comra. Well, they wear the wrong hats. They don't... Their beards right. Think of that. I don't know, they bring it up in the MSQ. Thought it was pretty. Hit rate seems to be in the red right now. You guys getting this all right? Everything looks good on my end. Like Twitch. Keep an eye on it. Progress if we have connection issues. Wait for them to kind of resolve. Stand and resolve. That's what we do, right? Yes, lolly bleeding. Oh, it's you. My apologies, Sinner. Been under a bit of stress lately and don't really have time to chat, although... Perhaps you can help. I know you welcome these sorts of requests for aid, after all. Things have been going missing, you see. At first, it was just the odd tool here and there, but then the thief began making off with finds from the dig. Valuable finds. If you've got the time, I could use some help in identifying the culprit. I don't like to think of it, but it's likely that the thief is one of our own. Hard to access the site otherwise, and I've investigated most of the unfamiliar faces in town to no avail. Can't very well ask you to stroll up to the folks with a lally-ho. Done any crimes lately? But I do have a look around. Perhaps you can find a clue that I've overlooked. I'll take anything at this point, frankly. Cave. Bracelet, nope. Bejeweled. You don't look to have our criminal stuffed in your pack there, but I take it you found some manner of clue? Hold on, I think I've seen this before. It belongs to a young lady in the village, if I'm not mistaken, though I couldn't say how she came to buy such a valuable trinket. Seeing as regular folk can hardly fail to notice when something jewel-encrusted goes missing, she'll like as not be wondering where it's gone right about now. You'll probably find her in a panic, all the better for getting her to spill her secrets. Delicate dwarven damsel. Christ-damned beerless son of a shite-eating hob, where, oh, where could my bloody bracelet have gone? You found it, and you're returning it, too? Well, bugger my beard. Thank you ever so much. It was a gift, and I'd hate to have it lost. I've lost it. Gift from who, you ask? You probably don't know him. He's a guard over at the dig site. I had no idea that sort of job pays so well, but it must. When we met, he was the right bastard where money was concerned. I could hardly get him to pay for my ale. Of late, he's been downright generous and in a much better mood, too. Oh, and so very affectionate. Yes, so he's taken too many bribes. Focus on the bracelet, if you insist. I don't know where he got it, though. We don't do a lot of talking. If you're that curious, you'll have to ask him. He keeps watch over the entrance day and night, so he's not a difficult man to find. Come on, let us in, let us in. Come on, you know you want to. What I want is for you two to bugger off. I'm a watchman, not a stand here and while everyone annoys the piss out of me, man. Look now, Anog, but our very dear friend is here, and so very heavily armed, too. I'm sure that she can help settle this little dispute. Vivalda, why are you here? As if costing me my dinner weren't enough. How did I afford a jewel-encrusted bracelet on a watchman's salary? That's none of your concern. Oh, but I have a feeling that the chief will be quite concerned indeed. I recall that you have something of a history with ill-gotten gains. Doubt my words all you like. I won't be intimidated by the likes of you. Definitely doubt him. Proves nothing, you hear me? Nothing. Well, I don't know what you were accusing him of, but I'm absolutely sure he's guilty of it. More importantly, he's made off with the key. After him. Where have you gone? Over there, huh? Have you now? We've got you cornered. I don't think he's alone, sister. Oh dear, a hasty retreat does seem to be in order. Just so. That's right, surprise triplets. What now, baldling? You're gonna pay for that. I was gonna run because it looks close on the map, but it's deceptively further than it actually is. Very well, I confess, I did it, or we did it. We took turns keeping watch while the others picked over items from the dig site and sold off whatever seemed valuable. We would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids. Also you, however old you are. I just wanted to impress her. But there's no chance of that now. All I can do is grovel before the chief and hope that he doesn't punish me too harshly. You notice that something shiny and metallic has fallen to the ground. Metallic glint can be the key. Picking up the glimmering object, you see that it is the very key to the dig site that Anog and Konog were so keen to obtain. Convenient. Meddling kids. Oh, and Shaggy. That's case closed, then. It's a good job that you showed up. Who knows how long this farce would have continued otherwise. As for you, you won't be getting any dinner tonight, that's for certain. No, anything but the dinner. To think that I was employing 3 brothers in disguise this entire time. I doubt I'll be changing my vocation to detective anytime soon. Candle and Comra, complete. Level 80, on the threshold. The dig site chief has noticed that Anog and Konog are conspicuously absent. By the by, haven't seen Anog and Konog, have you? Usually when they go this long without getting underfoot, it means they're up to something. I'd be grateful if you track them down again and send them my way. They're peskier than a pack of pixies, but even so, I'd rather keep them where I can see them. What's the watch taken care of? But we never did get that key. Mean to say that you picked it up and no one's even noticed it's missing? Splendid. I shall open the door and then you may escort us on our foray. After all, everyone knows that the only thing that brings you more joy than being of service to your fellow man is adventure. Indeed, your adventurous spirit calls you toward even ever greater challenges, no matter how staggeringly ill-advised or outright suicidal. Rude but fair, I suppose. But the chief says we're not allowed. No, I couldn't possibly. No, rude but fair. Isn't it just? Very long now, there are secrets to be found here, and we'll be the ones to bring them to light, and possibly to market, depending. Like little Ferengi. Maybe we'll even give you a share of the spoils, a small one, mind. Profit. Locked, which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within, assuming we can get it open. Moment of truth, then. Like Nashu. There, Hildebrand quest and Shadowbringers. That was easy. Intruder sighted, eliminating with extreme prejudice. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. What have you done? Yeah, it's the lady from the trailer. Wicked White. The machine life forms. Machine life forms? What are you talking about? And why didn't you blow up? I am number 2P. Call me 2P. The rest can wait. Machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, we must reach the heart of the ruins. Come. Konog, don't you dare. How bloody stupid are they? Listen, sinner, I know we put you in plenty of trouble already, but I need you to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt. Another door. Who needs this many doors? Sealed per defensive protocols, I believe. Protocols, schmotocols. We've got something for this immovable object. Stoppable force. Yes, a comically large amount of bombs. Like Nashu. Hers are bigger, I think. Wahaha. How'd you like that? Sure, you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right? But who took care of those machines? Us. Who got the door open? Us. Who's going to find out what's in there? Us. Copied factory, now accessible. Duty finder has been updated with a new regular duty. Level 80, the copied factory. Anog and Konog's explosive efforts have at last opened a path from Coma's excavation tunnels into the expanse of enigmatic ruins. If the equally enigmatic 2P is to be believed, it will not be the inert and rusting relics of a long-dead civilization that await within, a life unlike any this world has ever seen. Right. More than 30 minutes. Rant, the copied factory. Right, so no clue what to expect. It's our first time through. Arm, they know we're here. Vending machine is the access point. Machines don't have life, though. That's enough. For those? Change some layout. Yeah. No anything. Targeted by something. Damaged. Doing damage, babe. I got hit with that. doing a I don't know what any of this. Okay, it killed me, whatever it was. Let them lock on, you keep moving. Is he in a deep sit reading any of the instructions? Yeah, it's never a good sign to down the first one, right? Good enough. I assume those guys are fair enough. I died again. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. I didn't think it would go super solidly. Oh, first ball's down. Not a good sign that we died twice during. Pretty cool. Supposed to avoid those, or are we supposed to be soaking them up? Somebody else is soaking it. I'm just gonna stick with avoid. We've been through this before. I don't really care how well I do as long as I have fun. Enjoying myself so far, so get good at it later. Alliance raid. Gonna ruin anybody's day by screwing up mechanics. Hide. Oh, what? Automatically. That thing. Ah. Supposed to attack those. That. Be a lot going on. Okay, this is gonna spin, so we're gonna have to move. Goes down. Act. They separated. I guess there's only so far you can go anyways, right? Do with those. Standing right in that. Quality assurance. Okay. A little lost, but so far so good. I didn't die during that one. That's my lot. Good gear in here. I mean, not like eye level wise, but fam wise. Actual. Taking us dances. Act. Following me. I changed my buttons. Figured it would be better, but now I don't know where anything is. That. It came out of nowhere. I didn't have a tether on me. Have the loot. Big ball. Goliath class machine. Head, prepare yourself. There's... I got hit by that? We died 3 times, so we're not doing... Oh, we're running out to the other. Follow or not. It isn't a follow. Such a delay, though. Delay. Fourth death. Yeah, not going so well. For here, it looks like it's gonna hit. Charging. We have an ads phase now. Ads phase, DPS check, so it's probably gonna be a raid wide, huh? I got pushed off. Ran to the back like everybody else did. Was I supposed to click on something? Look, I have no clue what's on. Yeah, I was here. I think I got pushed off. Probably the most I've died, thing. You're not trying to sell. I'm okay with it. A lot of dying on this. I mean, and this is the first one, so this is supposed to be the easy one, right? Can't even target anything. Oh, hit me. Wasn't just me this time. Fine. Still enjoying it. I'm a masochist in a way, I suppose. Just feel bad for my healers. They're like, it's me again. I generally like to think I'm pretty good at mechanics. Put these up. Is there enough for everybody? Okay, is that not even the big boss? I guess not. Oh, so there's more in store. That's great. This is going to be a bad one, guys. That is a mount. Can you get one of those here? Okay, so this is the fun. I'm the one controlling the machines. Android YoRHA number 9 type S. How I destroy you once and for all. Ready now. Ending like that? Yeah, there's a bunch of us that are new, it looks like. Coming on. Okay. Changed up on us. It's like the thing in Alexander. We're gonna have to jump on top of it. Somebody's running here. Didn't get out of it, whatever it was. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, but I'm probably going to die. I'm just following everybody, but I'm like a step behind. Are they like targeted? Paying attention to the wrong thing, maybe? Not looking at the boss at all? Ads. Thanks. I have like 4 invuln stacks. Like taking damage. Put Bane on it. An animation locks it. This. Trade line. Primal like Alexander. Here. Oh. Oh, this is the crossover. Okay. I got seen out in the ether, but I don't remember. Not even missing some. Here go. What did I even get hit by? I have no clue what I got hit by. Thought I was out of the thing. I'm missing something probably pretty obvious. I died a lot during this one. Like, there's no excuse. Like, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. It's not going well. But you know what? We got through it and I enjoyed myself, so screw it. We'll figure out how to do it eventually. Only really feel bad for my healer constantly having to res me. Well, I certainly could have done better than this. We're greeting everything. Don't let us need it, we're gonna greet it. They possess one? Oh, I have it. Be the good stuff. Real story. It be a tire. That type be a tire. Seen that on. Probably get pretty good at this, which is what we'll have to do. $78 on both of them. Passed on the equestrian roll. I got both storage crates. Everybody leave. Did I not get those? But the check marks meant I got them. Oh, it's been forever since I pulled on it. Got both minions. I didn't get any of the storage crates. Good glam now. Took ages. There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw. But we're gonna have to run it a few more, probably. Died a hell of a lot, so have to get good. As long as it took to Q4. May never see it again. Just collapsed. 1 minute she was walking ahead of us, the next, well, as you see here. So after all that, perhaps the greater shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed and a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to. Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who was that boy in black? How was he controlling the machines? Not a boy, an android, an advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind, same as me. You're a machine? That's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning iron beard or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. Great machines that look and act and fight like you two could possibly have done such a thing, and how? Fine, let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us? I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. If the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If they're anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds. We have loads of explosives. We have an exceptionally violent assistant. We have an android of our own. I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them. The machines, the androids. With it, you can restore. Restore her to functionality, maybe. What in the hells was that about? Oh ho. Very promising discovery is what? We must persevere, onward, inward, away. Knew that there was something of value in there. Mwahaha. Once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Ominous. Oh, nothing. What? Did you hear something? The real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. Oh, I'm sure I won't be given the choice to miss it. How charming that you continue to pretend to care about my opinion. Yes, we both know that you're loving this. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. A one-of-a-kind recording device, a portable archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. Then we'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. On the threshold, level 80. Collection expanded, portable archive acquired. Portable archive is now available under collection in the duty section of the main menu. Fill your archive by using it to record data at promising spots within the ruins. Okay, I don't understand that at all. Pop our pedestrian rolls real quick. Yes. Didn't get much in the way of gear, though. Level 80, an academic dispute. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruins a moment longer. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins? Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward, as, if you recall, we plan to do. And if we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. Academic dispute. Quest now? Don't fret about Konog. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. So much that we could learn here about these ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we've got. We need to seize this opportunity while we can. So are you coming or what? What Anog's approach? So we've got to pick between. There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. Happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble, but we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Does it really matter which one we pick? Crawling back. Yeah, let's go. Could you give your support to Anog's approach? Konog's path will no longer be available to you. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Tails you lose. What's this one called? No point arguing further. Okay. Okay. I prefer heads I win. Just the name of it's better. Want to win. Indeed, I knew you'd have the sense to listen to me. Now let's get started, shall we? Going. Like we're in the raid dungeon, but not in the raid dungeon. Kind of time to time. Don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle me over a gaping chasm, but it seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes. Checking it out, it looks like. Before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place. These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use one to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I'd hate to lose our muscle because you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now you're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. Running and get what we need, us. I win. Search for artifacts in the... Research report 1 archived. Pick 'em, Bob. A lot of broken dolls. That's the look of a woman who's onto something. Do share. I'd bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. See if we can find any similar pieces. We may be able to reassemble it. If so... Zone 4, yes. Like we're losing connection. Everything's good on my end. It's Twitch. Like it in. We're almost done. See, what's it? Thingamajig. Research report 2 archived. You have more parts for me, I trust? Don't be a miser now. Let me see them too. Oh, look at all of these. Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it, of course, but it's a start. This pod, I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. You hear something? Function resumed, initiating repair process. Alert, multiple life forms detected in proximity. Life forms would be us, I presume. Interesting. Still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity, still. I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. Let's get on with it. Oh, what's this? Him. So how he climbed back up here in that state. Oh, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course, just in case. It'll be our little secret. Konog and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to look around a bit more first, though you had best share your findings. I think we're done looking around. About time. You know those parts we found? Well, I've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems we'll have to wait for it to finish, whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one, so patience it is. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze, so much in fact that I'm certain we will need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time, to work. You take my meaning. Telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Just say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Arson, sure. Okay, so we gotta go talk to the chief. Guess that's gonna be it for first set of raids. It went poorly. In camera. Gonna burn his house down. Would certainly make it my favorite. Lolly, mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all. Oh, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep your local miscreants out of trouble? They're safely studying our discoveries as we speak. I found them to be surprisingly competent, actually. True that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices. Heads, I win. Complete.